Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dowell here. Drama. Let's talk about it. Drama for a second. We live in a world where news is not news unless it's associated with drama, death, destruction. For some reason, we as the human species have a propensity to listen to negative stuff. First of all, I said probably about, matter of fact, it's been 29 days ago. I said 29 days ago, I am not going to put any evil thing before my eyes. Now, I'm still going to be ministering, preaching, and teaching and doing all that, but I'm not going to put any evil thing before my eyes. In other words, I'm not going over to listen to my enemies or anybody that's offended with me. I'm not going to be watching any of this, not going to be listening to any of this or nothing whatsoever at all. You know what? It's pretty liberating, pretty healthy too. Pretty healthy for your soul, because we live in a world that, let's just tell the truth, nobody likes being lied upon. Nobody likes being slandered. Nobody likes being falsely misrepresented. Nobody likes when someone is trying to use, the internet and trying to keyboard bully them by way of the internet, or trying to paint you in a negative light. And there's something in us that wants to defend ourselves. But I've learned this, though. I learned this. You cannot do anything. If a person is offended with you, you can't do nothing about that. They are the ones with the offense. And the scriptures give instruction for those that are offended in that way. You will never, ever, ever to be able to do nothing about a person that is offended with you. You've got to get that through your head. And their speech, their life, their attack, their lifestyle, it's all going to be centered around their offense against you. And what you need to do is realize that you cannot do nothing about someone that's offended. Also, there's no words, there's no phrases, there's no recompense, there's no reward, there's no gift, there's nothing you can offer someone that hates you, someone that's envious against you, someone that's jealous over you, or jealous about you. Listen, you both sides have got to come to a conclusion. Number one, you can't do nothing about what they're going to say and what they're going to do. You're only responsible with what you put in front of you. I can't do nothing about someone who hates me, who's envious of me. I've been dealing with hate the majority of my life, especially when I became a preacher and a follower of Messiah. Life has been nothing but that. I've been lied on, falsely misrepresented. And I tell you, this is one of the things I resent personally myself more than anything, because out here in this world, everybody thinks they're news reporters. Everybody thinks they're reporters. And what I mean by that is this. You see, I'm not the type of man that believes just because someone falsifies information or someone repeats what somebody else has, being a false witness, or someone who holds the truth in unrighteousness. Just because someone says something, I'm not obligated to answer what people say. Now, you may want an answer that's going to satisfy you. I don't even feel obligated to give you an answer to satisfy you. All you got to understand something. In this world, you've got to get clear with yourself. And sometime or another, it's going to have to enter in the principles of the word. Well, by their fruits you shall know them. And again, it's easy because of the flesh for people to automatically go to the negative side and believe that. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. I got people out here that are mad at me, angry at me, that hate me. Now, they are my enemies, but I don't have any. Because the truth is, they can't tell you what offense I personally done to them. And I might add this and say this as a caveat, that if I have ever offended someone, and it's a legit offense, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm sorry. Because I know what a cancer of offense does. It is there to destroy the soul. But for these last 29 days, I got one more day left, and I'm still going to continue on in this vein. For these last 29 days, man, I've enjoyed a lot of peace. A lot of peace. Even my Ishas realize it. And but the one thing I notice is this. I constantly, in these last 29 days, I have had brothers, even though they know what I said, I've had brothers, phone blowing up. Pastor, they are saying this, and Pastor, they are saying that. I now got to ask you a question. Why do you care? I don't. You understand? Since when someone accuses you of something, it's the truth? Since when does someone slander you? It's the truth, and that it requires an answer. I've been out here working. I've been out here doing the work of the kingdom. Truth is, I just don't have time for it. I've been out here helping communities, doing the things I normally do, and I get on here and I minister and preach and teach the word. But some of you have to realize, even when you hear something that's cancerous to your spirit, and like Bud says, all this stuff is going on. Now the devil has got everybody looking at everybody sideways. And the devil, if he's doing it with you, then he's winning. And chances are he's probably going to get you. But he ain't going to get me. I'm going to keep myself in the love of y'all. I don't have time for all this. I don't have time for drama and all this. I really don't. And so I'm sure that there are people out there using my name as usual, making videos. And I'm sure that's the only way they can get any attention. Fine. Good. I'm going to let y'all fight these battles right here. I'm sure there's people that's slandering me, defaming me. I'm sure there's people on the phone call. Well, you know, Pastor Dowell did this many years ago, and Pastor Dowell did that. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I am at a good place right now. And you think I'm going to actually start reinventing or go back and start listening to what other people say, knowing that the only thing it's going to do is drag your spirit down? Listen, brothers, if somebody is saying something about Pastor Dowell, don't bring it to me. I don't care. I really don't. Because you know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You know what I've done. I know what I'm doing. You know, it's amazing. We live in this world now that everybody thinks when it's not pertaining to them, that we all live in these glass houses and everybody private life needs to be exposed to the court of public opinion. For what? Just because somebody says, and mind you, a lot of times people out there are falsely painting a mirror, an illusion of someone else's life because they hate them. Could that ever be a possibility? Could an offense be a possibility that someone is out there targeting and defaming someone because they have hate for them? Could that be a possibility? Why do you continue to keep coming? I'm asking y'all this. And I'm asking all y'all brothers this. Just because someone is saying something about me, why do y'all keep picking up the phone and calling me and telling me about it? I told you I don't want to hear it. I am busy. If you're as busy as I am, you ain't got time to listen to all of that. You just simply don't have the time. I don't have time to chase all these fires that everybody is lighting about Pastor Dowell. I don't. The one thing about my lifestyle you can see, though, is fruit. That you definitely can see. I got a choice. I can stay focused on the mission and that at hand, or I can give place to the devil and constantly be, you're not going to win their souls. You're not going to win them over. People have been excommunicated. People are offended. And I mean, you have to understand, I am a man, and you all know this. I have a literal track record of doing good to people and for people. I have went across this country helping people. All for what? So I get painted in a bad light. I understand that most people don't like some of the things I say, but I can't even get a civil dialogue and a discussion on a good, vigorous, healthy, civil. Trying to see if our tractor coming in. Dialogue on anything that I can't. So I understand the environment. of some. That's not the sentiments of everybody. It's like, well, a lot of people are leaving. Well, let me see. We have thousands of people that are involved in this ministry. Thousands. We have hundreds that are involved in community and homesteads. And I would say, and I'm just giving pretty much a figure. I would say what, maybe 30 people done left? Maybe if you use women and children, maybe 75 people out of thousands. I don't think that pruning is enough. But that's pretty much what I can ascertain. Nobody really truly knows the numbers, but that's pretty much what I can get from it. Why should I concern myself with those that are without? I am paying attention to those who are being fed, those who want to keep a righteous spirit, those that are within. Look, it's deer hunting season for us. We busy. It's getting ready for winter, chopping wood. It's still building. It's still making sure the communities are developing. I have all types of counsels. The other night, I didn't get to bed till late doing marriage counsels and all type of counsels. Listen, you're going to have to make up your mind. You're working for the kingdom or you're working for the devil. Now, am I saying that all this should be ignored? No. What I'm saying is that when it's time for us to broadcast, we can broadcast the truth and get the truth out to those who are indicted therein. But you're never, ever, ever, ever going to convince anyone that's full of drama and hate. I mean, I have natural family members that hate me. I don't hate them. I really don't. And I just don't. I'm just the type of person that I'm literally not going to be approached. Why are you standing there? He has to wait till I get finished this video. So damn it. Anyway, I'm here, okay? So anyway, they hate me. Do y'all understand that? They literally hate me. And I can't do nothing about that. I can't do a thing about that. None whatsoever at all. I can't. What am I supposed to do? If you say you're sorry, is that enough? If you try to have a debate and you prove to them that, and like as many times done, brother, it's not me that's wrong, it's you that's wrong. And they still feel like, what are you going to do about it? Listen, be at peace. Eat your own bread with contentment. Serve the Yah with gladness. Serve the Most High with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. And rejoice in Jesus always. And again, I say rejoice. But I can tell you one thing. It's amazing how we live in this world where all these people run around, all these skeletons in their closet. They too busy trying to dig yours up.